You're being guided by your ancestors to move based on the intuitive insights that you are getting, and let go of the fear or the anxiety is what I'm picking up, or the stress that you may be feeling. You may be concerned about what other people may think or what other people may feel, and you may be taking that on board, and that's essentially blocking you from being able to move towards what you're supposed to be doing. This is StarLink guidance, and these are messages for Cancer, Sun, Moon and Rising for March 2024. Please take what resonates and discard the rest, as I am reading for a large collective of Cancerians. I will do this reading in a few ways. So the first way is I'm going to start off with my messages from the Oracle deck, and then I will move into tarot. Then I'll pull some clarification messages, and then I will close out the reading with some more Oracle to conclude. So I'm going to start off with my Oracle deck. I'm going to pop this deck to one side. We are now in Pisces season, so happy Pisces season to you. I hope that you are all doing well. I hope that you have had a fulfilling and prosperous February month, and I will say Aquarius season has been an interesting one. Let's begin with the messages. What are the most important messages for Cancer, Sun, Moon and Rising for their emotional, spiritual and material upliftment for March 2024? Okay, so the first card that we have is Venus. So we've got love. We have the North Node. We have Mars. And we have the 4th house. Okay, let's start off with the bottom of the deck energy, and then I will get into clarifying these messages. At the bottom of the deck, we've got Chiron and we've got healing. Now, I feel like this isn't just focused on Cancerians. I feel like this Chiron energy is a collective energy. Pisces astrologically represents the end of the zodiac sign. It represents learning all of the lessons in the previous 11 houses. It's the house in which you have to get to a point of peace and acceptance of what is, and letting go in honoring, accepting whatever is or must be. So I feel like there's a lot of healing that's going on subconsciously and also emotionally for Cancer, Sun, Moon and Rising. And I feel like the reason why is because you're having to shed a particular skin. I'm feeling like there's some sort of letting go or releasing that you are doing during Pisces season in order to really fully step into what you're here to do. I'm going to look underneath the Chiron card. We've got the Taurus card. There is definitely going to be more stability and security coming in for you in your material world. If there's been destabilization within the home, for example, or destabilization within the workplace, I feel like this is coming, but there is a certain level of healing that needs to take place during the month of March. I feel like the healing could be with regards to your ability to create more wealth for yourself, because Taurus is the natural ruler of the 2nd house. So the 2nd house represents not only our values, but our income. This is how we make our money. So I feel like there could be a situation in which Cancer, Sun, Moon or Rising may have had to change roles or walk away from a role. With the 7th house being here and this amplifying the house of partnership. So this is romantic partnership. This is also business partnership. This is also the house of open enemies. So the 7th house is talking about some sort of change that there has been or will be in March relating to Cancer's security financially. Brilliant. Okay. Let's pull some tarot to clarify these messages, and then I'll get into reading them. Why is Venus here? we have the Eight of Cups. Why is the North Node here? We have the Eight of Coins. Let's see why Mars is here. We've got the Knight of Swords, we've got it in the reverse. Clarify the fourth house. We've got the Nine of Swords. Ooh, this is very interesting. Okay, we'll start off with the bottom of the deck here. We've got the Moon. The Moon is the ruler within tarot of Pisces, but I always see the Moon as Cancerian energy too, simply because of the fact that the Moon is the ruling planet of Cancer, which represents in astrology the foundation, the home, the family, our emotional stability, our security, how we behave outside of the public eye, so to speak, so the hidden parts of ourselves. It deals with the subconscious mind and also our intuition. I feel with the Moon being at the base of this, there is something that is coming towards you that you may be unaware of. There is some form of, I feel like this is a blessing. Let me look underneath. Yeah, there's an absolute blessing with this Ace of Wands being here. There's a blessing coming towards you in the month of March, and something that you can't yet see happening, but it's happening etherically, it's happening in the background. I feel like your guides, your ancestors, your spirit team is actually encouraging you to move forward and actually express your creative vision or your talent. What's being healed within Cancer during the month of, and we've got healing from the base of the deck here, what's being healed with Cancer during the month of March is their ability to create is being healed. If you have as a Cancerian, you feel like you have not been able to express yourself creatively, or you feel that you have been stuck in a rut doing the mundane things all the time and you've not had the opportunity to delve into your creative spirit, I feel like this month is going to be the month in which you use your emotions and you use your energy and you focus it on any type of creative pursuit or endeavor. I feel like for some of you, this may be using your, with this Eight of Cups and this Venus card, particularly this Venus card, I feel like some of you may be focusing on doing something to do with art. Some of you may be doing something to do with literature. Some of you may be exploring, music. You may be exploring drama. Whatever it happens to be that is your creative gift or your talent, that's what you're going to be moving towards during this time period in March. The Eight of Cups is talking about walking away from something that no longer serves you, something that no longer fits you, and you moving in a direction of something that gives you the most amount of happiness, joy, pleasure, and fulfillment. Now, with Venus being here and Venus being the ruler not only of the second house and the seventh house, and we saw at the base of the deck both the second house and the seventh house was prominent, I feel like you are leaving a job or leaving a career or leaving an industry in order to pursue your passion and your dream. I feel like Pisces season is empowering you to move towards what it is that you've always envisaged yourself doing. And I feel like with all of this red being here, one of the things that could have been quite tricky for you is overcoming your fear around poverty consciousness, or essentially you could have some work that you need to do in order to ground your energy, because red represents the root chakra. It represents our foundation, yeah? The moon is also our foundation, but our emotional foundation. So it's the foundation of who you are as an individual that you're working on healing. It may be that you feel that you are unfulfilled in the role that you're doing or the sector or industry that you're working in, but you are letting go. You're moving towards what it is that you love. You're moving towards what you're desiring. You're moving towards what you're passionate about because you feel empowered right now. This is absolutely beautiful. So you're going into a space of isolation and also a space of creation because you're moving towards your emotional fulfillment. The North Node destiny is telling me that you are right where you need to be at the moment. You are in alignment. What you're experiencing right now is a shedding of who you used to be, and you're feeling extremely empowered. Now, the lunar nodes are essentially the path in which the moon travels. You are ruled by the moon. The moon is your luminary and your ruler of your house and of your sign. The North Node is in Aries. Aries represents the first house. Aries is about the self, identity. It's about our creative expression, what we are wanting to initiate, what our will is, what our goals are. You're moving towards your goals and you're working hard to achieve them with this 8 of coins being here. The 8 within numerology, and we've got 2 8s here. We've got the 8 of cups and we've got the 8 of coins. It represents some level of mastery or self-development. The 8 is all about manifestation. So when we're looking at the 8 of cups, although it may have a somber tone because you're walking away from something, you're walking away from something that no longer serves you in order to move into something that does. And I feel like what's happening is in the month of March, I feel like there's going to be some form of success either within a new business, a new job, or a new career for Cancers that they are going to be celebrating during this time. The 8 of coins is actually Virgoan energy. It's about working really hard and working diligently and steadily to develop or master a particular skill set. You are actually developing a skill set and you're using this skill set to help you to manifest the type of lifestyle that you want. You are actually focusing the time, the energy, and the effort to mastering a particular skill or gift that you have. And this is actually going to be a new stream of income. This could be a residual stream of income for some of you. This could be replacing your old job, or this could simply be a passion project or a business, but I'm feeling it's more something that you're going to use to create wealth for yourself as a side income or as a main income for some of you. With Mars being here as well, and this card being about taking action, and this card is the ruler. Mars is the ruling planet of Aries. It represents divine masculine energy. It represents being brave, being courageous. It represents going for your passions and your desires. It represents focus and it represents determination. You are going to be moving in March towards what it is that you are desiring. With the Knight of Swords reversed underneath this, what I'm actually seeing with the Knight of Swords reversed is you're being guided to let go of what seems logical, practical, and rational and pay attention to your intuition. You're being told to let go of what is logical and rational and pay attention to your intuition. You're actually being divinely led and divinely guided by your spirit team at the moment. You are being given insights into what you are about to achieve through either visions, through dreams, through synchronicities, such as seeing particular animals, particular birds, repetition of numbers, particular songs coming on at very timely moments, or seeing particular messages or particular posts at very timely moments. You're actually being guided. Your logic isn't going to get you to where you need to be, and you're needing to step into your intuition, which means you need to feel your feels and you need to use your heart chakra energy in order to connect with the messages and the instructions that are being given to you. It's very important that you act based on your intuition during this season, rather than acting based on what your logical, rational mind is telling you to do. And what I'm getting further confirmation about here is the 4th house being here. The 4th house is the ruling planet. It's the ruling house, that Cancer governs over and that the moon governs over. So you're being guided by your ancestors. Let me just show you double confirmation. 4th house energy twice. You're being guided by your ancestors to move based on the intuitive insights that you are getting, and let go of the fear or the anxiety is what I'm picking up, or the stress that you may be feeling, because you're going in a direction that you're unsure of. You're going in a direction that may be unknown to you. What you're fearing at the moment is the judgments that you have about yourself is what's being reflected back to you, or what's in your head. You may be concerned about what other people may think or what other people may feel, and you may be taking that on board, and that's essentially blocking you from being able to move towards what you're supposed to be doing. You're being told to let go of your fear and let go of your guilt and let go of any type of limiting belief that's stopping you from moving towards your dream. You're actually in alignment with where you're supposed to be, and you're here to create and to make. That's what your purpose is, to show other people how they step into the energy of creativity. So you need to, at this particular time, really take care of yourself and give yourself grace, compassion, understanding, patience, love, and really care for yourself at this time, because you're not doing anything wrong. What you're doing is you're letting go of an old version of yourself in order to embrace a brand new version of yourself. Clarify Venus and the Eight of Cups, please. So we have the Seven of Cups. Clarify the North Node and the Eight of Coins, please. We have the Four of Wands. Clarify Mars and the Knight of Swords reversed. We have the Seven of Wands, but it's in the reverse. We have the fourth house with the Nine of Swords, which is the Six of Pentacles. And at the base of the deck, what we have is the Three of Wands. We're going to talk about the base of the deck first. Then we're going to get into these additional messages that are giving even more clarity to what you can expect in March. Now, the Three of Wands is the card in which you are waiting. It's like, this card is, I believe, the Sun in Aries. So this is all about stepping into your power. This is also about being very patient and waiting for what you have worked towards to come back to you. It's almost as if to say, Cancerians have already preemptively known that there was going to be some sort of ending cycle that would be happening around this particular time. So whatever preparations that you have made towards moving forward, towards developing yourself, towards pursuing your passion, you're about to see the fruit of your labor coming towards you. You're going to enjoy some form of success that is going to confirm that you are exactly where you need to be and you are right on time to receive these blessings. The Three of Wands is also not just about patience and waiting for rewards, but it's also about understanding that you are in a creative energy. You are using what tools and gifts and talents that you have in order to create something completely brand new for yourself. I also feel like this may be unknown for some of you. Some of you may be pursuing like an entrepreneurial pursuit, like one outside of a business or a corporation that's already established. I feel like you're trying to establish yourself within your own lane, doing something completely new. And this may even be something that hasn't been achieved by other family members or even ancestors that have come before you, which is why you're being encouraged that now is the time to take the action towards anything that you want to achieve that is going to give you happiness, joy, and fulfillment. We have the Seven of Cups here. I feel like because of the fact that you have put in the effort, the time, the energy to be able to look for these particular opportunities or to create these opportunities using your gifts, your skills and your talent, you're about to see how well received it is with the Seven of Cups. You're going to be presented with a number of different options or opportunities during Pisces season. But what I feel like you're being guided to do with these particular opportunities is to really tap into your intuition to consider which opportunity is the best one for you. And the only way that you can discern what's going to be best for you is by following what your intuition is guiding you to do, which is one of the reasons why it's really important, especially with the red cards that are here, for you to really ground your energy so that you are operating from a place of your higher self rather than operating from a low vibrational version of yourself and tapping into that energy of fear or guilt or shame. This is what I think is being healed during this particular time. This is what I think you're letting go of and releasing and abandoning, because you are not stepping into an energy of people pleasing. For once, you're actually putting yourself first, which is why you're letting go of an older version of yourself in which you would sacrifice for others. Now you're starting to see the importance of being able to stand on your own and actually choose you and choose what you want and what you feel passionate about. With the Four of Wands being here with the North Node and the Eight of Coins, it's definitely, this is Venus in the sign of Aries, which is complete desire, passion, creativity. You are building and creating something of your own. I really do feel like for some of you this is a business, because Venus representing in the 7th house is a way in which we attract partnership working. So this could also talk about partnership working and collaboration, but I also feel like this is about a creative gift or talent that is shared between yourself and another, or something that you have by yourself that you're going to be working on building for yourself, almost like you're building a business or a brand or a corporation, something that you're able to, whether it's a service, whether it's a skill, whether it's a product. This is something that you're going to be able to sell to an audience, and not only sell to an audience, something that you're going to be able to gain a lot of traction for. So I feel like you're going to be attracting a new form of clientele, a new form of audience that's going to be very interested in what it is that you are making and creating. You are very much in time to receive these blessings. With the Seven of Wands being in the reverse position, clarifying Mars and clarifying the Knight of Swords, I do feel one of the things that you need to be very mindful of is this energy of feeling overwhelmed. You may need to, at this time, really, okay, this message is very clear. You need to, at this particular time, not say yes to everything and not be engaging with everyone or in every dialogue. This might mean that you need to actually go into a place of isolation in order to focus on what you're creating. In the upright, this represents like hard work, focus. With the Seven of Wands in the reverse, this could represent overwork, fatigue. This could represent feeling overwhelmed because you're trying to take on too much. You need to streamline what you're wanting to focus on right now and prioritize yourself, your progress, and your development in order to move forward towards your dreams. That's when you'll start to see results. So it might be that you need to actually be quite assertive with this Mars energy. And actually with this card, I would probably say there may be a need for you to have boundaries with your time, your energy, and your effort, because it's not going to be for everyone. Your time and your energy right now needs to be focused on the things that give you happiness, joy, and pleasure, that what you're working on creating or building for yourself. With the Six of Pentacles being here, this is talking about, and I believe this is the moon in Taurus, this is about attracting or achieving some sort of success. This is monetary success. So this is about an exchange. So I feel like you're going to be bringing an audience to your marketplace and really starting to see the success around what you have worked hard to make, build, or create at this particular time. This is also about the fact that you're going to see an increase in your revenue, which further confirms the Eight of Coins here. There's going to be an increase in your revenue, and what you're going to see is you're going to be equally rewarded financially for the time, the energy, and the effort that you have put into what you're working on building or creating at this time, which is absolutely beautiful. I feel like what you're letting go of is fear. I'm just going to pull some healing messages. So I'm pulling from the Shamanic Healing Oracle to close out your reading. I just want to focus on what is Cancer healing during the month of March. Ooh. So we've got 3 cards out. We'll take 3. We have joy. So you're focusing on actually reconnecting with yourself. You're focusing on joy and doing things that are pleasurable. And that's what you're supposed to do during this time. You are, we've got the past, the present, and the future. You're really coming together in which you are aligning with yourself. And you are letting go of the old version of yourself. You're showing up for the present version of yourself, but you're understanding everything that you're doing in this present has an impact on the future that you are building for yourself. This is beautiful. We also have new beginnings here. So this is talking about you moving in a new direction. This is talking about the beginning of a project or a job or a business or a product. There is something that you are making here that is creating a new beginning for yourself. I'm going to pull one more card. And we've got duality. I think this is you accepting and honoring how you may feel. Accepting that there may be some fear or some trepidation and doing it anyway. The only way that you can overcome fear is by going through and facing your fears. Once you face your fears, you realize that they don't have any power or dominion over you because it's actually a thought that is unfounded. So this is what I feel is happening for you. And this is changing how you're showing up in your relationships, maybe with family or maybe with work, because they're seeing a side of you that you've never displayed before, because you've always been ready and willing to sacrifice yourself or your time for their benefit. Base of the deck is letting go. Again, we've got the duality of the black and white birds in this card, as well as this card. You're letting go, you're releasing. This is absolutely beautiful. I'm going to pull some final messages from the Angels of Abundance, which is going to close out your reading for March. So we've got one card here. We've got Bountiful Nature. We have, if I can pick it up, we've got Positivity, Faith, and Optimism. We've got Successful Funding. And the final card is Have the Courage to Ask for and Accept Help. Base of the deck, we've got Ask for Your Needs to Be Met. This is about speaking what you need or what you want into existence. The message is repeated here. In water seasons, because of the fact that you are a water sign, it's about understanding that you manifest with your energy. So when you speak something into existence, or when you constantly think about something, you're likely to manifest it. So this is about you really tapping into your intuitive gift and your ability and calling forward what you need in order to move forward in your life. Bountiful Nature is talking about you actually spending time in nature. This is also going to help to ground your energy. This will also help you to understand that there is more beyond what you can see and what you can feel. And when you start to ground your energy by being in nature, what it does is it helps your vibration to expand, and it helps you to be in alignment with what is for you. Because from being in alignment, you can then pick up the messages that are being channeled through you to understand what guidance is being given to you to support you on your journey at this time. We've also got Positivity, Faith, and Optimism. So you need to have, or I would recommend having some sort of practice that you do throughout this month that is going to give you some sort of devotional action, to a spiritual practice. And this is something that you can do in order to raise your faith. It could be prayers. It could be affirmations, positive affirmations. It could be journaling. It could be maybe lighting candles. It could be you know, having devotionals in which you listen to something that is inspiring and motivating to start your day. Whatever it is that you need to do that increases your faith and helps to maintain that positive vibration that you naturally have within you, this is what you need to do every single day without fail at the beginning of your day, because this is going to help to maintain the energy levels that you have vibrationally so that you can naturally attract what it is that you desire. The last and final card before I close out your reading is successful funding. This is talking about you being able to actually have support financially to build what you're building. So this could come from a new contract. This could come from a loan. This could come from investments. This could even come through attracting the right types of clients that are going to support you. For some of you, this could even be a new job. However this is, please take it how it resonates. And this is the end of your reading. I hope that you have enjoyed it as much as I have enjoyed reading for you. I wish you nothing but love, light, happiness, joy, prosperity, abundance, and success. Take care. Bye.